Pranam. Could you please share how we can work towards prevention of ecology? Initiatives at the global level are doing no good.
Karsa,
And the Quran it's Koyu Sunjo the detail.
Koyu.
Long Koyu Sunjo to the Jawam Chiki Misi, Concha and Denai, and us the things on Zamulin, Gigi, Chims to the Magus to depend on it.
so ecology,
Now,
wonderful. Now you are the future of India. I usually make a distinction, generation of 20th century and generation of 21st century. I belong to the generation of 20th century. Within 20th century, I think there are much change, positive change. In the early part of 20th century, so war is something normal. First World War, Second World War, Vietnam War, Korean War. Then eventually, you see people now develop genuine desire for peace. And the European Union started. All these, and during Cold War, coexistence concept, all these new development. Not like early part of 20th century. Later part of the century, I think much change. Then ecology. The later part of 20th century, I think people really now paying more attention about ecology. So now you are the generation of 21st century. So if your generation start work with vision, more wider perspective, then you can see after 30 years, 40 years, something different world possible. So now, that kind of new world we cannot see. But it is our responsibility, since we not witness the previous century, how many destruction, how many killing. Some historians say in 20th century, number of people who killed through violence, about 200 millions. So still, in human mind, still the 20th century's sort of mentality. Whenever we see some disagreement, immediately think how to face that by force. That old thinking, that outdated. Now this century, your century now should be century of peace, century of dialogue. I usually describe 21st century should be century of dialogue. Whatever we find some disagreement, through talk, not use weapon. So this 21st century, eventually, we should think, you should think more seriously how to demilitarize this world. And in order to external disarmament, firstly, internal disarmament, very important, through education, through knowledge. So you have great opportunity, great responsibility, and you will enjoy new world, much more peaceful, happy, compassionate world. Okay.